this coffee? No. This is coffee.
Where'd Noah go?
Wait, I'm in the freaking VIP Christmas event?
What?
Bull crap, Walter.
Oh,
I was over here trying to set
no.
myself up, and I'm wondering, where is Noah? Where is old Noah?
Oh, there he is.
Son of a bitch.
Whoa. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Robert. The stream is already gone off.
Son of a cracker.
I love that movie.
That's such a great movie.
It really
It's
is.
such a good movie.
Welcome back to
you've seen
Coffee with
that
Casey
movie.
and Noah. Do you have coffee? I have iced tea.
Nikes. I do have. Hold on, I got a beverage of sorts.
I see your body armor in the background.
Oh yeah. Hey, can this be the Dora the Explorer episode where they're like, "Oh man, I can't find my body armor. Can you guys help me out? Where is it? On the desk? Wow, you did it! Great job, guys!"
Where's the confetti? Give me the confetti. It's too late. It's too late for confetti.
Can you say? Never mind. Never mind.
So Noah, what do we have planned today?
First, how was your weekend and how is the new apartment?
The new apartment is very bare. The weekend was all about the new apartment. My mattress isn't coming until 10 p.m. tomorrow, and I'm very upset about it, but it is okay. It's all good. It's all fine. It's fine. But I did come in today. This is technically still my day off.
Technically,
but I came in for coffee.
And I said you didn't have to. I had guest stars lined up. I had
no internet. I still don't have internet. It's been a rough process.
I didn't have internet in my apartment for at least like 2 weeks. Rachel and I were using one of those prepaid hotspot things for a while.
I'm gonna have to get one, but it's on its way.
I mean, borrow Zenoscopes.
Yeah.
And it'd just be call your apartment at convention and then write it off and you'll be good.
Right.
Casey Con. And it is a con because you are stealing internet.
That's right. What do we want to do first? So we have brought back our lovely new camera.
Comic Cam. Can I let's just for poops and chuckles flip over to Comic Cam here.
All right, let's try it.
I just want to see how we're looking.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
All right, not bad. Why does she look a little choppy today? Everything okay, Comic Cam?
She's a little under the weather.
I was feeling a little under the weather. I wonder why. Yo, while I'm here though, this is Robin Hood Outlaw. I just pulled this because Casey was like, "What do you want to talk about?" And I said, "Well, I got some. Is this one? Because it's an.
I see your chin.
How's it look?
Looks pretty good.
Hello. What's that?
Oh gosh.
Hold on, let me look. We got autofocus. There you go. That's what you want. You want that there. I don't know if that made it any better, but
I see it a little better.
Yeah,
it's a little better.
All right, because look at this page. This is the page that I want to show. First off, y'all sleeping on Tatter. Tatter's one of my favorite characters, and I think this is the only place that she shows up. But she's got an awesome power set. She's got this like poncho that takes her into like a negative void.
I was gonna say this is such a cool setup. Like all this paneling right here.
Yeah, this one in particular is cool. But no, when she's in the void, that's that kind of like black space. But the panels that I wanted to show, I think it's like issue 5 or something. Yeah, here it is. So this whole layout and the interiors, Babasu Cortus. But the interiors, they do this like 3x3 panel layout. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. but you break it up so you've got different stuff happening across the panels, and this whole issue flips back and forth. So it's like now, then, and then it just keeps going now and then. So anytime where it's like in the present tense, you've got this 3x3 panel structure. And again, it's not like restricting things to the panels, because obviously like this is an individual action, 1, 2, 3, but then they break up the middle line here, and they also break up the bottom two here. So I just think that's a really cool layout. And you could just as easily, also this character is awesome. There are so many cool characters in this volume, and that's why I keep like recommending it to people at conventions, just because, especially like if people say like, you know, I'll ask them, hey, what kind of comics do you like to read? And some, you know, they'll be like the X-Men. This is like a fantastic like X-Men kind of, not a parallel, but you've got the kind of like rogue heroes hiding out from, you know, the law, not the law, not the X-Men, but clearly they're not wanted by the majority of society. So they're chilling in this kind of underground collection of people, like-minded individuals with similar power sets. So again, past tense, present tense, 3x3 panel structure, and the whole thing just keeps going back and forth. And then it's kind of like the two timelines are heading towards each other at the same. Good stuff. Robin Hood Outlaw, highly recommend.
Comic Cam with Noah.
Comic Cam with Noah.
How fun. I really like that. Like I appreciate that you understand like different panel structures and what's hip with the kids in terms of panel structures.
Well, I don't know if it's exactly hip.
Are we switching back to us?
Sure, if you want.
For now.
For now. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly hip, but I just know that I like sequential art, you know? It's supposed to be they're making use of the medium, Casey. They're making use of the medium. They've got a book here. They say, we got a page, we got panels. What are we gonna do?
So I have a question for you in terms of just graphic novels, comics in general. Do you like when paneling is almost like do you think paneling can get too abstract, where it's like, what the heck is going on here? The
only time where I guess like I don't think you can get too abstract. There's if you read Sandman, especially some of like the newer volumes that have kind of come out since the hi Sharon. If you read some of the newer Sandman volumes, it gets really abstract. So they'll have like big old splash pages of just like everything happening at the same time, and then individual panels laid out on top of that. But there's been other stuff, like I think it was Scott Snyder's Batman run. There was one issue where I forget what was happening. He was either in like Arkham or he was going crazy. He was in a labyrinth. He was like underground or something. And so the panels all like change direction and rotate. So as you're reading the book, you've actually got to turn it and rotate it, because he's like navigating this maze, and you're also navigating the panel structure.
Gotcha.
So
I feel like that'd be impossible to read on digital.
Yeah, it's sometimes super difficult. And that's, again, why I kind of like the traditional format the best, because you're able to get that thing. There are certain things, I know Dave does it a lot, where he'll match on action or match on dialogue. So like you have a page, and then you flip it over, and in the exact same position, in the exact same panel, it's either like a similar person, like an expression or a character, or like it's contrasting what's actually happening. So I don't know. Again, just making great use of the medium. And all the characters in this are so freaking cool. You've got Gollum, who's like the tank. He's the heavy. He's the rock guy. You've got Synapse, who's the mental telekinesis girl. Gold Rush is the guy that I pointed out earlier. He's the guy that's like, he's got the hat on and he's walking around, and he says, oh, let me take a look. Gold. I can smell gold with my nose. It's over there. And then when he touches things, he turns them gold. Gold Rush.
Now, is Outlaw your favorite in the trilogy? What is it? Vigilante, Justice.
Of those three, it's tough. I like this one a lot.
Mhm.
This is Howard Mackey. He was the writer for this one. He also wrote
Jasmine.
Yep. Did he write I was gonna say no, he didn't write Mystere. I think that was
Ben
Mieres.
Mieres, yeah.
Who wrote the first volume of Gretel? Hey, you in the comments
I
section.
should know because that's one of my favorites, and I want to say it's also Ben Mieres, but it's I'm not 100% certain. So I will pop a Goog.
Mackey does Outlaw, but then I think forget who takes over after Mackey. So you have Babasu Cortis as the interior artist for all three of those volumes: Outlaw, Vigilante, and Justice.
Mhm.
And he's consistent the whole way through, and the story's consistent the whole way through. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Mackey only does the first volume writing-wise, and then volumes 2 and 3 are also different writers.
Okay.
You got your source?
Gretel is Ben Mieres.
Mieres, okay.
But I'll pop another. It's not a Goog because I'm Zenis.
Let's call it a Goog.
Zeniscope.com.
Call it what it is! It's a Goog!
I will type in Mackey and see what.
She types it in, and that's what you got!
Looks like you might have done some Ripley's too.
But hey, believe it or not, folks. Believe it or not, Mackey might have done some Believe It or Not.
Yeah. Looks like. Yeah, looks like he did.
Fun, frightening, and all too true.
There we go. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary!
My
Gary!
mom's here. You can't have food in your mouth while you open your mouth.
Gary! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gary.
So.
The number.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see it.
95.
95.
Well, that's kind of a good segue, actually. So last Thursday.
I'm not done.
Okay.
No, we can say.
Jeez. Last Thursday we did our VIP VCon, and it was so fun.
Yes, it was.
We had literally, I think a lot of people said that was one of their favorite VCons.
I forget who it was, but somebody was like, anyone who participated or was here for this stream should get a DVD copy to take home because it was one of their favorites. I remember reading that comment, but no, you premiered a trading card segment, and I think went very well. Everyone seemed to like it. Everyone went home a winner.
That's true.
And some people went home. Some people freaking took the whole farm.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way more than 3 people will win a booster box.
How much are booster boxes by themselves?
I believe they're $60.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's great.
I was expecting 1, maybe 2 people to win, but 4 people took home booster boxes.
That all goes out of your check too.
Oh yeah. The cello packs are like 30 something. And we gave away 2 of those. And everybody got their thing. So the game was essentially free. But I started giving out like when people wouldn't win anything besides their free pack. I got sad, so I was giving people fun like the fancy cards, but then I ran out of fancy cards to give because I wasn't sure who was gonna win, blah blah blah. So I was thinking we could bring back the cam and open a few more up because I need 3 more cards. So
3 more cards. 3 more cards.
3 more cards. 3 more cards.
Let's see.
Da-da-da-da.
I guess I don't know why it's being a little choppy here. But whatever. Maybe because it's such a high quality camera and we're shooting on 720.
That's a possibility. Right. I think I need to get better at like, I don't know, not card opening, but card opening on camera. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. So these cards are going away to people who participate in the game.
That's a cool one. Yo, what's happened with that Goblin Queen card?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, are you going to give that one to somebody?
You can have the Goblin Queen.
I can have that one right there?
Goblin Queen.
Fuck yeah. Thank you. It's ooh, shiny Gretel.
Ooh. You know, I'd love to know. I'd have to maybe ask Jen. Oh, here's the like reverse hollow one.
Oh,
That's the EVAS.
Now I will say the reason I like this one. I mean, the reverse hollow is pretty cool,
Mhm.
but I like this one specifically because when I was making the Kickstarter video
Mhm.
for the trading card Kickstarter, this is the like JPEG that I had, and
Yeah.
I was just anyone who knows me knows that I love Stepan's artwork.
Mhm.
And I just think that this one is so freaking cool. That she's like she's center frame. She's got like all this like awesome fantasy darkness behind her. And then it's also Stepan. So I just think that it's framed really cool. It's one of my favorite artists. And yeah, this is the picture that I stared at for like 3 weeks while I was working. So it's maybe a Stockholm syndrome, if anything.
All right, it's the last pack.
All right.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. So we got another one of those Hellchilds. A
Ooh,
Dark
now what's
Queen.
happening with that Dark Queen card there?
The Dark
Is
Queen
it if no one's claiming that Dark Queen? Bud Ruckers, heck yeah!
card.
All
Wow,
right.
no one's personal collection.
Now what's
cards.
that? Now what's up with that Jay Anacoletto card? What's happening with that one there?
That one's mine.
Nikes. Whoa! What kind of? Ooh, that's shiny too.
It's a holographic.
Hell yeah!
You know, I didn't open any lenticulars. This must be really hard to find.
Yo, Stu opened a lenticular on
I
his very
know.
first box, which drives me insane.
Another EVAS. Another shiny reverse hollow EVAS in the artist collection. Ooh. So yes, all these ones are going to be given away to the quote unquote losers. Those who did not make it.
It's the consolation prize.
That's right.
I would also like to point out this is also Stepan, and this was the original image that I was using for the Kickstarter. But Jen said that it was too risque, and I needed to find something that was a little less risque. And so that's why I switched over to the other Stepan. So
There you go.
fun fact, those are mine. Mm-hmm.
All right. That was fun. I want to open more. I just
You just want to keep
open
opening
them.
cards.
You
That's what I'm saying is
do.
we gotta, if you would like to see Casey with her very own show, Crazy Card Chaos Cone Casey. Crazy Card Chaos Cone Casey is if you want to see that, let us know in the comments.
Mhm.
Crazy Card Chaos Cone Casey, the five C's.
Mhm. I would literally play that game like for hours, honestly.
We'll do one a week because I'm telling you is we gotta get through the we gotta build an archive. There are fans out there with more complete trading card sets than us.
Mm-hmm.
The Zenoscope employees.
It's true.
Employees,
I
Casey.
know. I know I have one lenticular. I can't even remember which one it is. And Georgia would watch the 5C show.
Yes!
Aw.
Thank you, Georgia.
And hello, Catherine.
Hello, Catherine.
And Aaron. I don't think
And
I said
Aaron.
hi, Aaron. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we do more with the cards. Like if we play more games on live streams with them. If we start bringing them to conventions more. I know we brought them to New York. That was when they made their first appearance in the wild, I believe.
Yes.
But just in general, I'm just super excited to see.
Well, what I'd like to do also, I mean, if we open up some of these cards,
Mhm.
right, and we can start, I mean, one, we can give away individual cards as prizes. But more importantly, like, whenever I went to Saturday's market, like flea markets,
Yeah.
you know, that type of stuff, there was always the trading card booth,
Mhm.
and the guy just had all these binders. It was like $5 binder, $10 binder, 12, you know, whatever.
Mm.
And so you could just buy them by card, and you had them sorted. So I would love to, like, I feel like if we had binders at our shows
Mhm.
with like cards inside that you could flip through, I don't know. It's just a fun thing to
Yeah.
peruse to begin with, but also if you're a serious collector and you're like, I'm missing I need my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't have my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I gotta buy it because I already have the other two.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to make him a 3-header.
Mm-hmm. I have a question for the fans watching at home.
No.
So,
Okay, fine. Fine.
and I guess this is kind of for you too, Noah. So you collected Pokemon cards a little bit, but at the point in time when the trading cards came out, you were not really collecting any other type of cards. Are you guys more interested in the cards because they're Zenoscope cards, or are you guys trading card fans in general?
Oh, that is a good question to ask.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know, because that's the thing is, I mean, I don't know, because I never like went into a card game just for the card game. Like, I think I was already a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon before I started getting Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And like those guys, they've got a whole empire set up. So you've got the Pokemon game, but then you also have the Pokemon TV show, but then you also have the Pokemon toys, and then you have the Pokemon cards, and you literally have to catch them all.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with like Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, you got to be the best. You got to be the #1 duelist kingdom. So
that's why I never collected Yu-Gi-Oh! They didn't say you got to catch them all.
They didn't say that, but it was implied that you could be the best that there was, and you could send people to the Shadow Realm. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Went hardcore. Yu-Gi-Oh! was just a little spooky. And people's souls were being trapped inside of cards. Where's the Pokemon equivalent to that? Maybe Ash getting turned into stone.
There's a JoJo episode about that.
They stole it from Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, they stole it from JoJo.
No, they stole it from Yu-Gi-Oh!
JoJo's much older.
Oh, are you
It started
happy?
in the 80s.
And you're in that particular episode and where they captured someone's soul inside of a trading card?
It wasn't inside of a trading card. It's inside of a poker chip. Put their face on a poker chip. Similar concept.
So not similar. Similar in
concept.
concept by not being similar at all.
So are getting a lot of comments. Gary says she went because of Zenoscope. Georgia also said because Zenoscope. And Aaron said because of Zenoscope, not collected cards in the past. Catherine says that she loves Zenoscope, and that's part of the reason. But she also collected Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And baseball cards growing up. And that brings up a really interesting point because with sports cards, that's what Joe's really into.
Yes.
And a lot of the design of these cards are based off of sports cards. I'm not 100% sure which type, because I personally do not collect sports cards, even though I kind of want to start, but I feel like I can't. My wallet will kill me.
Yeah, I used to. I had a lot of baseball cards. I've already talked about it on here, but Sammy Sosa, Sammy, so sad, Sammy. Sammy Sosa broke my heart, and I think that made me stop collecting. I mean, it was part of it was like I didn't know there was just so much. Like I feel like there were more baseball players and teams than there were Pokemon at the time. So for me, it was just like, oh man, like 150, I could probably do that. But you're telling me there's all these different leagues. Also, I only really cared about like the Cubs and the Phillies, and the Orioles. So it wasn't really like But I don't know. It's still cool. Cards in general are cool.
Yeah. Robert Pete says that he collects non-sports cards, James Bond, and Star Wars. That's really cool.
That is awesome. Yeah, because then you have like all of those, I feel like we always forget about the, I don't know, like the sidecars. Like you can always get like, they got NASCAR trading cards and movie trading cards. I mean, when the Pokemon movie came out, they put out specific cards for the movie, like movie tie-in cards. So you've got all these stuff, and then you've just got like, I don't know, cereal boxes, cereal box cards.
That's true, and a lot of them are worth a crazy ton of money now. But I think there's also, I don't know, maybe you being similar age to me will appreciate this, but like part of the reason like I never wanted to get into sports cards is because I can't start collecting from the beginning because it's so they're so vintage, some of them.
Yeah.
And I mean I do have that problem with Pokemon too because I don't have very many base set ones and they're not easy to find. But with Zenoscope it's like you can literally get right into Series 1 right now, and I think there is like definitely something fun about getting into like a new brand of cards because you're like, okay, I'm not missing anything. Like the what do you call it? The completionists of the world.
Well, the other thing then too is like I brought in some of my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards to show you. A lot of the ones that I kept, like at a certain point, it just became about the artwork for me. So I was only actually collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards that had like cool characters on them.
Yeah.
Like I was like, man, what the hell am I going to do with this fusion monster? Ugh, look at him, he's gross. I want this cute fairy soldier. Give me that.
Yeah.
Look, a little battery warrior. Let me jump on that guy. But no, I mean the fact that Zenoscope's trading cards are just like artwork up front.
That's definitely cool. So, I collect. I will say now, I collect Pokemon cards. That's my card collecting poison of choice. And I love getting the full art cards. However, you may get one in a pack. Might. And then the other 9 are an energy card, a code card for the website that like I'll never use, and then a bunch of repeat cards. Whereas the Zenoscope ones, they're all full art. Like they always display the art. And I think when you made the Kickstarter video, I think you displayed that. That's right. You displayed that really well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Who knew this episode was the card episode?
Yeah, it was
this is such an interesting conversation, actually.
Once you get the comic card cam.
That's right.
What's that paragraph there?
Somebody on Twitch wants to give us followers.
Oh!
I'm trying to delete it and I cannot. So.
And how much would these followers cost, Twitch user?
But yeah, so. I'm excited to see more cards. I really, really hope I can. If you guys like the game, please let me know because I want to open more cards on stream.
And that's why I'm like, all right, let's just open more. Casey wants to open the cards. I just want a complete set of the cards.
Yeah.
Not even for me, just for the office. Look, I have my own collection of. I'm a little pack rat, and when I find things around the office that I like, and I'm like. Clearly there's no claim on it. I'm like, yeah, that's mine now. Like, and so I've got my own little filing cabinet full of curiosities that I've stolen from around the office. Some I've shown here. But no, in terms of like actual completionism, you gotta put the cards in the book and put the book on the shelf. Done.
Well, I mean, I think that it will be really fun. Your idea of like bringing one of the, like a booklet of trading cards to conventions will be really fun. Like, and then now I have a pile of cards that we can start putting in.
There you go.
And there you go. And if you see it at conventions, you were here live for.
You saw it happen.
That's right. You were here.
What time we got there? What time?
Oh, Catherine says, I have a bunch of doubles. Let me know which ones you need now.
Hey, all right, Catherine. Thanks. The Zenoscope buyback program. Like I do like that. Too many cards, too many comics. Zenoscope will buy them back. Introducing the Zenoscope Recycling Initiative.
Aw. Chris, Casey's gonna open all the cards. Yes.
Yeah, yep. until a complete set is made.
You can go online right now at zenoscope.com and buy any of the cards that were featured. I don't know if you can buy single packs, actually. I don't know if they're available online, but I know the booster boxes are, and the hobby boxes, and the cello boxes, and I believe the hanger boxes, which is what I think next time I'll use as the, like, prize right below the booster box. Ooh, what's it say? Can be a NOLA giveaway with a binder of cards signed by all of the artists.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be free.
That's a really good idea.
I do like. I think we were talking about maybe doing the card segment at NOLA.
Yeah.
Because we will have. This is going to be an awesome setup for NOLA. This is the first convention that we've gone to. Well, first like VIP event where we have like an auditorium to ourselves.
Oh, okay.
So we have a dedicated showing room that it's set up like a theater, like chairs, and then we have a massive projector, and in front of the projector we have a table. So all of our panels, when we're talking with the artists, they'll be, there up front with everybody to watch, but we'll also be implementing the comic card cam so they can actually have all of their work being projected up on the screen for everybody to watch.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah,
so that's what everyone was saying, yeah.
Yeah, so if we do a drink and draw segment, that's going to be something we can put up on the screen, but also for NOLA, we can plug that in and then have you up on your hands up on the screen so everybody can be watching. Because I was appreciating how everybody was getting into it.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch like all the other comments too, being like, "Ooh, that's a good zeal," So I know I definitely had fun running it. I'm glad people enjoyed it as well. So yeah, I definitely want to bring back card games.
Bring back the card games.
Robert Pete made an interesting point. I liked the game, but it would go faster. Each player was on camera. I don't know if it would be faster to bring everybody on and off, but that is an interesting point.
I do like that. I think the only reason we didn't do it is just because there's a lot of like factors that could go. Like there's a lot of like variables that could like. I know in the past we've had difficulty with VIPs, like internet connection, audio, getting connected, having enough people in the stream because we can only fit so many folks in the spaces. So logistically, I think we were just like, I'll do it through the comment section.
Yeah.
Rather than have to worry about which cable goes where.
Yeah, I mentioned that I definitely stole the game from Whatnot, from one of Whatnot users, and I actually won the Pokemon booster box, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to try the game here. And what was I gonna say? Wow, I just completely lost
Whatnot,
but
cards, Pokemon booster box. That's how you decide you want to do the game.
Now I remember. Okay, thank you. It's been a rough morning. But the reason I think the comments were good. Well, somebody they were saying they were doing text to speech on their phone, and when they wanted to, they said that they meant to type out switch the card, and they said I don't know, they said keep or whatever.
Oh no!
It was very weird. They were trying to convince them that they actually meant the big winner card at the end, the booster box, and they're like, yeah, no, we can't do that. But so I feel like there might be some technical difficulties.
Yeah, well, buff them out. We still for a first run, I thought it went fine.
But yeah, and definitely open to suggestions for seeing how we can do more stuff like that in the future. Well, yeah.
What time we got there?
It is already 1:35.
Oh, I didn't even get to show the rest of my panel layouts.
Aw, gotta be quicker. I'll be quick on the draw.
I gave way to the card segue. I hope you know. Can I at least show my archive full?
Yeah.
All right, roll the clip real quick. Oh, maybe I moved it.
I think you did move it.
You got to go with the Coffee with Casey Noah brand.
Oh no! I don't know if we can switch this.
Oh yes, you can.
You can. Okay.
Oh yes, you can.
Okay. Oh whoa!
Hell yeah!
We
See,
changed
look
everything.
at that.
Oh, you changed. Oh my goodness.
That's what happens when you leave.
Wow.
Don't leave.
Wow, you changed everything in the back end. Ta-da.
So now you've got pop me over here.
I should have. Let's do it again. Hold on.
Oh my god. All right, look at that. So yeah, this is.
Oh wow!
Right. I thought this was a great cover. It's a 6. I think it's 6C. Yeah.
Cover 6C. So this was just part of the original run, just a standard variant. We're already sold out of it, though. Again, I think I've said every time that I find one of these cool covers, the first thing I do is I go back to the warehouse and I see if we have it so I can grab it for myself. But, of course, being a super cool cover like this, it was already gone by the time I went back. So this is a legitimate archive pull. It's Ruiz as the artist. But Ruiz. Sure. Either way, you can look it up yourself. Van Helsing, issue number 6.
Mummy of Amun-Ra.
Amun-Ra, by our good friend, Pat Shane.
Aw, hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat. And then, oh, hey, while you got your screen there, look at that.
Oh.
Now, what I find very fascinating, this is also a C cover. This is not sold out.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Ivan Tao. This is, again, one of my favorite covers. This is one of my favorite books, period, just because you've got Dave on writing, Ivan on the cover, and then Guillermo on interiors. But Guillermo does some awesome page panel layouts too. Like I think that's super cool there. Like bah,
but it's still easy to read and follow.
Yes. What I don't like is when they might sometimes they'll do a double page spread and they don't make it clear whether or not you're supposed to continue
from here to there or down. Oh,
because
that was the worst.
Because some double page spreads, you go in instantly. I think that's part of it. It's just anticipating where the reader's eyes are gonna go. Okay, this is catching my attention and then going next. So and that's one of the reasons I like Guillermo so much too. Is this obviously is broken up and there's a big battle scene going on. And each panel you're getting a different part of the battle scene. But if you notice, you've got 3 individual panels within those, and each one is showing the Dark Princess progressing further through the battlefield until she's at the door, which is her goal. So just having that motion of going across like that, but then also having it read down and across, I just think that's super cool. But Guillermo's the man, and he's got some awesome action shots too. The interior colors of this book are so friggin' cool.
And if you really like Guillermo, he is doing the entire Oz miniseries. Which is Return of the Wicked Witch. Number 1 is out. Number 2 is out shortly. And number 3 is being written now. And I know this because I talked to David Wall at the Christmas party.
All right.
Shout out to David Wall. Also, Captain says in that Casey's favorite artist, Ivan, he's definitely up there. I can't say I have a number 1 Zenescope artist quite yet, but he's definitely got to be top 3.
I love all of our Zenescope
That's
artists.
right. I love all our Zenescope artists. However, this cover I actually do have signed by Ivan from
Me too.
From Philly. So he did it for free for me, which just I don't know.
Did he do it for free for me?
I don't know.
Did he charge me?
He charged you $20.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. But yeah, no, Ivan is such a joy to talk to, and his style is so unique. And I'm excited to see what he does, not only for Zenescope, but just comic publishers in general. Neat. Love you, Ivan. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Again, I'm just trying to figure out why it's, I think it's okay. It's not bad. Yeah, there's a little choppy digital waters there.
Yeah.
This stream have some choppy waters.
All right, we are already at almost 40 minutes. Our shows have been going a little longer, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of the new camera, the new video. Our setup is getting better and better each week.
I like to think so.
Ooh.
What's that?
I make a better hand model than you, Noah.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out. Give me back on. No. Robert said he's making a better hand. Let's see a better hand. I was just testing the stream, Robert. Give me a hard time. Friggle. Get me back online here. Let me take a look.
Another one?
Yeah, let me. Get me here.
Where almost out.
Get me out of there!
We're almost out of time.
I'll give you out of time.
Are we focusing on the art or are we focusing on your hands, Noah?
Focus on both. First, take a look at this great page by our good friend, Guillermo Fajardo.
Oh, shout out to him.
Guillermo did a great page layout, and as you can tell, he already does some fantastic facial expressions. Very elastic characters, very lovely, very emotional. But this whole page here, as you can tell, is broken up like a pentagram.
That is sick.
Right, and it's very, very nice, and it's very lovely, very creative, and exactly on par with art mnemonic characters. And it definitely a violent situation going on, but you can follow the action through here, as well as within the individual components of the pentagram.
There we go. Wow.
No,
Oh.
get out of here! Don't touch!
Oh. All right. Well, I guess we have to do announcements. We have to. That's how we end our show. Daniel says we need an hour.
We need an hour. Daniel says we need an hour. My car's ready to get picked up from the shop there.
Oh no! Now I gotta go back to Zen. Lose the thing.
Not my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not my problem.
Wait, I have a new thing.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
We adjusted it so we can share this on live streams.
Whoa!
CW.
NCW, New Comic Wednesday, every Wednesday. Join us this Wednesday of this week. It's not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, but the day after Tuesday, commonly referred to as Wednesday, is the day that this stream will be taking place. The name of that stream is NCW, aka New Comic Wednesday, where you can chat about Zenescope's newest releases. Wednesday, again, not today, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, which is Tuesday, therefore making that day Wednesday. That is the day that NCW is on, and that is the day that you need to tune in.
Very precise.
If it's Thursday, you missed it. You took too long.
But
The stream's over.
what about Tuesday? Do we have anything Tuesday?
Yes, we do,
tomorrow?
Casey. What an excellent segue. If you are in the internet tomorrow afternoon
At 4 p.m.
at 4 p.m., you can join us for a very sweet retailer live stream. I think you passed it up to the
No,
top.
that's the wrong size.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you could not use that size.
I don't like that size.
She doesn't
but
like that size.
I will show it. I will show
Listen.
it anyways.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, Dave Sweet. You know him. You love him. Owner and proprietor of Revival Collectibles, which, him and I did a test stream this morning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you weren't there. But he and I looked at the top of his store. So his thing is basically like a bunker. Like it's Fort Knox. It's like 30 feet of concrete all on every surrounding side. So he went to do a test and make sure that he has good internet. He does not. But we'll work around that for tomorrow. Regardless, the top part of his store, the first level, gets good internet reception. He was showing me around because Dave does stuff that's not just comics. He's got, in Chuck E. Cheese, they have the animatronic band. The whole place is just filled with Chuck E. Cheese animatronic band characters.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a regular freaking Five Nights at
I
Freddy's.
was going to say.
Like legitimate fun because the Dave fixes them, he refurbishes them, and he sends them out to the folks.
Hey, Dave's here.
Oh my God, Dave! Hey, good to see you, bud. I was just telling him, yeah, you got it. I love the store, but man, those robots! I'd be a little freaked out at night because you can see the one had its face off, so it's eyes.
Oh, that is Five Nights at
And
Freddy's.
its mechanical teeth. Just the metal Terminator skeleton underneath Chuck E. Cheese head. So I think it was just so cool. And apparently there's only a few of them left in existence because Chuck E. Cheese said kids these days, they don't want animatronic bands.
There you go.
Go figure.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the Five Nights at Freddy's people haven't jumped on that stuff.
Maybe.
There you go.
I feel like if they were to make a real Five Nights at Freddy's, like a Freddy's Fazbar, I don't know. I feel like it's past
It's past its prime. I admit, I will agree to that, but
Don't worry, in like 5 years, we'll have people being nostalgic for Five Nights at Freddy's.
all right.
All right, Tuesday, Revival Collectibles.
Yes.
Be there or be a big old square.
Mhm.
Wednesday, New Comic Wednesday with Amber. Be there or be an even bigger square than previously mentioned. Movie Club.
Gremlins.
Right, and when's that?
I need to double check.
It's at the end
You're
of the
getting me all
month.
confused with all these new channels. I can't find any of my pictures. But I can share this with the team.
December 20th and December 20th, December 21st, Virtual Holiday Con. Zenoscope.
You missed out on the VIP con.
If you missed out on the VIP con,
This holiday con is for everybody.
this holiday con is for everybody.
Streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.tv.
Streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.tv.
Anything else? New Orleans.
NOLA!
Always gotta plug New Orleans.
You always got to plug NOLA. NOLA, it's been plugged.
All right.
I think that's it for today.
I think it is. Is this like our longest episode since like the first one?
We can go longer.
No, I don't think we can.
I can keep talking about malarkey.
I gotta clean up all these.
We gotta
cards.
talk about our new character, the Lady QR.
Oh my gosh, we talked
She's-
about her last time.
No, we didn't. She's
Yes,
got a
we
QR. She's got a QR face for a head.
Hear about her next time on Coffee with
Oh,
Kings.
looking for the end credits there, huh?
Why'd you move the end
Can't
credits?
find the end credits. Well, maybe because the end credits are with the rest of
I
the
found them!
documentation.